Refresh yourselves.
You summoned me briefly for a sip. But it's not time yet.
Refresh yourselves.
Y'all with the sippies. Y'all need to relax. At this point, I'm just gonna stay on live. Hi, everybody. Here's my sip. You're summoning me into streaming early. Hello, everybody. Yes, I've been bingist. Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm on stream number 2 of the day because I just hopped off of stream with World Anvil. I was chatting with Moro and Annie. That was so much fun. It's my second time that Moro's invited me to come chat on stream, and I want to do it more. It's so much fun. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I inhaled 2 sandwiches after that stream because I was like, well, I need to eat something today. Calixtus, hi. Yeah, let me just see everybody who's hanging out here today. Kato, hello. Arkiba, hi. Mondo MC, hello. I saw a Sarukas in here. Moshpit Monk is here. Who else? Who else? I hope I'm not missing anybody. Calixtus, hello. Hi, everybody.
Refresh yourselves.
And Atlas 803 with the sippy. Welcome. Hello, welcome. Today, of course, you're not here to stare at my face. No, no. Today you are here to stare at some video gaming. Yes, yes. And now let me just turn off some of this music here for myself. We are here to play some more Graveyard Keeper. I love this game so much. Wrong. What are you saying I'm wrong about? You legally cannot tell me that I'm wrong. This is my stream. Yes, here we go, diving back into Graveyard Keeper. I adore this game. And now, since I didn't play last week, of course, because I was busy watching the World Building Awards and also crying on the World Building Awards, I have no recollection of where I actually left off. I have no idea what I was doing last gaming stream. It could be anything. I could be anywhere. I'm trying to think where I should go. I mean, we're still technically looking at your face, so you're slightly incorrect. Oh. Oh my, it's only been a week? So, yeah, it's only been a week since that fateful day. Alright, so I have to reorient myself. Where am I? Where was I? What quests was I trying to do? Yes, I appreciate everyone correcting me and saying that you actually are here to look at my face. So hello. Here I am in the corner of your screen. Alright, what day is it? It's Snake's Day. I think last time pretty much all I was doing was going through the dungeons and screaming the whole way through. Oh, let's just take stock of everything that's going on in the downstairs, maybe see if there's any areas we haven't cleared out yet. We can leave that there. That's fine where it is. See if there's anything. Because I do think I cleared my way from my cellar down all the way to my morgue, which is very nice. Means I can just run all over here wherever I need to. I do want to get this up though. I need flitch and iron parts to do that. So let's just go up and grab those. And that is, of course, assuming I have them. Oh my gosh, I really should have done what I did last time and maybe come on here and just looked. Looked at my inventory, made sure I have all the materials I need. But no, I'm a silly goose. We're doing it live. We're doing it all live. And I'm hoping this time that I have my all my audio settings correct in Streamlabs today, that my VOD actually does have game sound. Alright, so I can make pallets and the preparation places. Cool. Not really dealing with that at the moment. Yes, I don't have any carrots in here for the donkey, so maybe I'll go do that. So yeah, I of course still do not know everything that I'm doing in this game. But we have fun here, and that's what matters. I'm just gonna take all the carrots for now. Put those seeds away. Which way can I go that way? Maybe we'll just give the donkey some carrots. So maybe he'll bring us some more bodies. We'll do it twice. I'm thinking that I should plant more carrots. I guess I don't have a crazy demand for them. We'll see when it becomes too much to keep having new bodies delivered, and they'll be like, ah, maybe no more carrots for you, bud. Okay, so I'm just gonna take stock once again. Ooh. So I remember Snake wants the Necronomicon, but it comes from the astrologer. Where he at? Get some acid to read the second part of the diary, and get restoration tools to also read that. So we have to do some alchemy. Oh, it's so nice to just sit down and play some games. I have had a very eventful day already. I did laundry today, like all of the laundry. I went so far as to clean my bed sheets. I took them off, washed them, put them back on. And the adventure that it was to do my laundry today involved me going up and down my, like, 3 flights of stairs 6 different times. Crazy, I know. And I had to restart one of the dryers, because it just didn't dry all my clothes completely the first time. And so I was, lugging laundry back up to my apartment, like, moments before it was time to for us to get together and, like, do our little mic check before World Anvil stream. And so yeah, it's a little bit stressful. Only a little. There's nothing like a little bit of adrenaline to really get a stream going, you know? Get some exercise while doing chores as a treat. Yes, exactly. So, really what I'm thinking is, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What is the next chapter of my graveyard keeping journey? I could be a winemaker. I do need to make wine. I can start doing advanced smelting. Start making steel. Get some fancy steel tools. Fancy armor. Ooh, wait, hold on. I do actually want to make myself a set of armor, because I'm sure if we remember my last stream, I was getting bullied tremendously by the creatures down there. By the creatures out in the dungeons. Do I not know how to make armor yet? Thought I did. Thought I knew how to make just regular old— oh, it's at a carpenter's workbench. Interesting. Is that you? No. Da da da. Aha. No one tell my work I'm lurking during the stream. Shh, it's okay. Your secret's safe with me. I do the same thing. Listen, as long as you're still working, it shouldn't matter if you're just watching a stream on the side. That's how I feel anyway. Okay, I need to go acquire some skin. And I actually don't know if I have 4. Because skin is not usually something I take off of the bodies I harvest. I love that that's a sentence I can say. Yeah, I only have 1. So it's gonna be a couple days before I can actually make myself some armor. It's a shame. Well, we'll have to find another way to pass the time then. I could, of course, just go back to the mines right now. To the dungeons, I mean. Oh my gosh, I keep calling it the mines because of Stardew Valley. I don't know, I know we came here to relax, but I'm thinking maybe we'll do 1 more floor of the dungeons. And we'll just see how it goes for us. Just immediately with the dramatic music. We'll go down low. And hopefully not— oh, fire bats? I'm already upset that I decided to come here. Oh my god, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've never been this far in the mine, so I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Well, the regular bats already bullied me enough, now I have to deal with these. And what's this? Is this gold? Gold nuggets! That's cool. Oh, these things are terrifying. Oh my gosh, hit it! Alright, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. This is easy and I am a professional gamer. You know, like, we have to tell ourselves the positive affirmations so we don't actually die. Ah! Oh my god. Oh no. Ah! Oh my god, I lost like all my life. I spoke all of that way too soon. Look at me. I'm dying. Oh well, I guess we just have to press on. Oh. Oh no. Oh. He was very close to hitting me. Is this guy just like stuck? Oh, okay, he unstuck himself. Oh, I do not want to fight two of you at once. Ooh. Haha. Alright, easy. I just have to not take a single point of damage for the rest of this run. Easy. Oh, what did I just pick up? The floor is lava. Don't tread on the creep. Yeah, I know I shouldn't, but my brain just turns off. It's the stress of living. Excuse me. Ah, oh no. I didn't turn around fast enough and it bit me. Alright, sir. Greetings. Beautiful. A blow well struck. Oh, here comes a bat to ruin my life. Easy. Easy does it. One step at a time. There we go. One little fella. Aw, see these things, they ruined me last time. If anyone remembers, like, my Benny Hill theme chasing sequence, it was with these things. Let's not repeat the past. I'll have some food so I actually have energy to swing my sword at them. Oh my gosh. I like that the buggy got stuck on the slime. Yeah, see, look, easy. Easy, we are doing it. I think, okay, yeah, that's the exit, so I went the wrong way. There's still like a little wing above, I believe, that I have to clear. Ooh. Ooh. I am afraid. Alright, beautiful. Of course, I don't think I'm done here. I think there's still more that I have to get elsewhere. Like if I try to go in here. Oh wait, no, I did kill everything. Okay. Well, I have a stinky body waiting for me in my morgue, so I should probably go take care of that. I have some skin to go harvest. It's this way. We'll go harvest some skin. We'll go take a nap. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there, I guess. Ah, I keep dropping things. Oh, this body is like already not great. We'll just we'll grab some blood. We'll eat a jelly. Oh, methinks this is gonna be a body that I burn. So I'm just gonna take everything out of it. Give me all the goods. And I don't actually think I have enough, I don't have enough bag space for all this stuff, so we're just gonna go run on over to our handy dandy chest. Maybe we'll do this. We'll put in all these powders. What else is in here? These and bloody nails. Okay. These can go here. Beautiful, perfect, lovely. Now we have enough room to take all the rest of those body parts. Got a skull. Skulls are cool. And some meat. Yeah, we are absolutely burning this body. I need to set up another... Oh, I don't have to set up another one because I already had one. Yay! Goodbye, sir. And or ma'am. I'll have to... Renwa, hello. Today we are doing questionable things with the dead. That is what we're up to today. I have to make... Where do I go to make these things? Oh my gosh, I stopped playing for like a week and I already forget where everything is. I walk into skulls and burning of bodies. Yeah, that's just normal stuff, right? There's nothing weird about that. I'm very normal. When did I make? I'll make one more. We'll have to go chop some wood after this, maybe, to replenish our stock. Yeah, you've also walked in. You see me with like a tiny sliver of a health bar. I was once again bullied by the mines. The dungeons. Oh my god. Alright, now we're very normal with an eye twitch. Yes. Very normal. And now I think it's bedtime. We'll get our life back, we'll get our energy back. The donkey might maybe have another body for me. I don't know, it's about to be Sunday, so probably not. Unless the deliveries come at nighttime, in which case, maybe. Oh, yep, there we go. We got another body! Sleep through the night. Just wake up already, please. I'm so refreshed. I think that's the, like, biggest fantasy in this game, is just waking up every single day feeling so refreshed. You know, if we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff with the dead, we are going to take the gentle butcher feet so that I can stop fucking up these bodies so much. Hey bud. Welcome to my basement. It's very nice to have you. Let me get your blood. And let me get your fat. And because mommy needs some new armor, we also take your skin, please. Thank you. I don't have space in my bag again. Ha! Okay. That's fine. I'm fine. It's cool. Stress-free, cozy gaming. Channel that aura. Put ash in here, why not? Wait, hold on.
Refresh yourselves.
Ah, sippy. Catch me walking into walls because I'm trying to look at my other screen.
Refresh yourselves.
Stop! You're crazy.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh my god, another one. Thank you. Thank you for looking out for my hydration.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh my goodness. It's a good thing I can do most of this with only one hand. I only have this.
Refresh yourselves.
Ah, I'm being bullied. The drink of choice today is water because I am dehydrated.
Refresh yourselves.
You guys need to relax. Oh my goodness. Here I am just trying to make my graveyard all pretty. We bully the streamer in this house. Do not.
Refresh yourselves.
Ah! Is little funny. Okay, I'll give you that one. Is little funny, but no. I'm just trying to make these gravestones. I'll make one more. So I'm gonna be in the market for many of these. You get bonus points if we make them refill. No, don't give them ideas! You're gonna make my tummy hurt. I thought Shrimp Check was checking on pet shrimps. Aw. I wish I had pet shrimps for you to check on. That'd be so much fun. Ah! Stop bonking me. I know I sit like a creature. Oh, I stretch out and all the bones in my spine just crunch. Being alive is such a challenge. Well, yeah, see, the shrimp check is to check on the shrimp that is me. I am the shrimp. So you pressing that button is basically you saying, hey, check out that shrimp, and I'm like, where? Shrimp where? I'm sitting up straight. So let's have our little sermon today.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh my gosh. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. I appreciate that that's the response from the crowd. Just nice. Now let us pray for this blessing. Oh. Give me your faith points. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm trying to deliver a sermon. You can't keep making me sip. Sarukas, you have pet shrimp? And I can become one of them? That's an open invitation? Oh my gosh. The blessing is you, erect. Don't be nice to me. That's illegal. Emmy has the best pets. Ah.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh my god, you need to relax. All that lurking in my last couple streams has really paid off, huh? Now you have all these points to spend on making me sip. And this also... We don't actually want this grave fence here. We want a nicer one, please. And now we are at 40 graveyard quality.
Refresh yourselves.
Heck, 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 heck. Alright. Let's also replace this one, because you also have some points that you can spare. Boom. And you... Okay, you have no benefit whatsoever. I think same here? Yes. Alright. So we'll just toss the rest of these away. Gotta make up for not being able to make you sip earlier. Oh, Strix, that's a cool shirt. Oh, thank you. Want me to... Are you asking me to show it off to everybody? Some cool person, some cool individual purchased the shirt for me. It says Good Poogie. It's Monster Hunter World. Poogie! Of course, anyone who's ever played Monster Hunter World needs to pet the Poogie. It's law, actually. Good Poogie. Every time I think about Poogie, I cry, so... He's just a very good boy. Alright. So let's see. I would like to beef up the quality of my church. Poogie, who changed your clothes? Yeah, that's me whenever I walk over somewhere and Poogie's like wearing a different outfit than the one I put him in. Like, I think mostly during the holiday events, where Poogie will just show up wearing something different. I'm like, who put you in that? Who put you in that little outfit? You're precious either way, but I'd like you dressed as little Dodogama. Maybe for the church I can learn how to make some other stuff? Where would that be? It's not in building, is it? I have to imagine it's gonna be in theology. But yeah, I'm curious how many of you happened to catch World Anvil's stream today that I happened to be on. This is very fun. We were talking about our favorite like highlights and takeaways from World Building Con. And to no one's surprise, me, the person who won an award for making maps, was most intrigued by the panel on map making and geography. Of course, I talked about that one. I also talked about the magic systems panel. That one is also really cool. I'll talk about it with anybody, frankly. You deserve all the Winnie. Oh. Listen, I'll take the 2 that I got and appreciate it greatly. Let's see. Made wooden church shrine and confessional. I can make incense burners. If I choose to learn that right now. I think we'll stick to what we got. And so of course, all these candelabras require iron parts. Oh, my favorite was the seminar by Gail Carringer of Heroine's Journey. Yeah, oh my gosh, that one was also an amazing panel. Or was it a seminar? I think it was a seminar. Yes, it was. Yeah, you even said that in the chat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was like, it was a really cool way to look at how, look at how stories are formulated. And I love that she made those 2 categories and just completely removed the context of like gender from them. So like the heroine's journey does not have to be taken by like a woman or a girl or anything like that. It's just, it's the difference of like what the reader feels when reading this story. Like, does it feel like a hug or does it feel like an action adventure? I thought that was awesome. I feel like that one was presented too fast. Yeah, I mean, I do think that one went very fast, but I think that there was also just a lot to cover. And so she was just trying really hard to get all the information out in the little block of time that we had available. Still a fantastic, like absolutely fantastic seminar. Yeah, that's the word. Where did these go? Where do I put you? There's a little wall candelabra. Do I not get to put you anywhere? Do I have to upgrade my church? I don't know. I guess we shall see. I should put in some confessionals. It was fast, but I felt like it was really well put together. Yeah, for sure. And really should just buy the book. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in buying that book. I'm gonna have to, in fact, I might after the stream just go look and see where I can purchase it and for how much. So we need planks and complex iron parts for a confessional. So I think we shall go do that. So run back on over to my house, to my little workshop. Bought the book during the stream. Aw, see, you're ahead of the game. You saw it, you bought it, you're like, yes, I'm here, I'm ready. A smart thing to do. Yeah, like overall, the whole event was just really awesome to sit through. Like it was really good. It was really casual. I just kind of sat at my computer working on stuff, working on art and all that kind of stuff. And just listening to the seminars, to the panels. There's just so much good information thrown all around over there. And I'm really glad that most of them got uploaded to YouTube for us to watch at a later time. I definitely went to go revisit some of those panels prior to the stream earlier, so I had some notes to work off of. Because I do actually kind of suck at like remembering things and then talking about those things at a later time. So if I don't have notes, I'm basically like lost. I'm gonna go lurk while I shower. See you later. Bye, Kato! Thanks for hopping in. I was only able to catch Sunday, so I had to watch Saturday panels on YouTube. Yeah. Saturday panels were good. I think I enjoyed the Sunday panels a little bit more. I'm not sure. I think it was just, like, based on subject matter, I mean, I enjoyed them more. Honestly, there's just so much good information, like, all around. And also with the map-making panel, I just think Andy Law is, like, a riot to listen to. So he really put a lot of life into the actual discussion. I think maybe my only gripe about the event in total was that it, I feel like it maybe could have been a little more interactive, if that makes sense. Cause there's like, cause you know, it was a con, you know, so you want people to, you know, be in there, maybe get involved. Cause I do feel like everything just kind of went by in such a blur. But for what it was, like, I think it was absolutely an amazing event. Oh my gosh, Janet really, like, worked herself to the bone to make this happen, so... So I hope wherever she is right now, she's getting, like, plenty of rest. She's not working herself too hard. Yeah, I think it'll get better every year. Absolutely. I mean, like, for a trial run, for, like, the first time thing, you know, it was spectacular. I'm just gonna make some of these. But yeah, if that's what the trial run looks like, they're doing fine. They're doing a-okay. It's like, it's kind of like that rule with content creation, just in general. Like, the first time you do something, it's gonna suck. You know what I mean? And like, that was the first time we did that, and it did not suck. So we're already like a cut above. And that is a difficult thing to achieve. I think I'll just make myself another confessional. Oh man. You know, I am thinking now. Wow, I don't want to sleep off the day. I'm going to go to my little cellar. Go back to my Chorchka. I don't know how much faith that Miss Charm wants me to present. I'm gonna say it's 5. I could be completely wrong. But we're just gonna go over to the dead horse. We're gonna talk to the lady. Voila! It's you again. Oh yes, perfect. It is 5 faith. Be confident. Let's see how it works. I think you owe me an apology. I'm not a small man. I'm a respected graveyard keeper. But I'm also a big fan, so you can just call me Keeper. Maybe there's something to you after all. The contrast between your dirty job and your manner. She's laughing at me. Nice to meet you, Keeper. I love the way she talks. Oh, no, oh, so. You must compliment me not only on my talent, but also on my beauty. I'd like to hear something nice. I mean, me too, girl. Me too. I met Snake in the church cellar, but he's not very talkative. Maybe you can help me make a deal with him. I can't imagine what a normal business someone would have with that sneaky bastard. Oh, by the way, if you see him, please throw this fake coin back into his face, and then come back here and tell me how he reacted. No more questions. So she got swindled. This guy wants ink and paper. Ah, I have to go back home. Sweet home. Let me just grab these. Alright, let's see. I do need to make... I believe it's only 4. I don't have energy. I'm gonna have to stock back up on food. Alright, donkey. Let's see the body you've brought me today. If I don't get stuck on my little sign, of course. Alright. This one's not... It's not so bad. And give me the fat. Ah, beautiful. I think... You know, I should have taken his skin. Because I do need that for the armor. But that's okay. Give me that body. Get in there. We'll just take the skin off the next guy. I don't have energy. Get on there. Beautiful. Grave fence. I only have the wooden ones left. Oh well. Beautiful. We are at 44 graveyard quality. So there we go. We are moving our way up in the world. Let's see. What do I have on hand? I got blue jelly. Ah, go to the cooking station, please. Yeah, so I don't know what the meta is here on what food is actually the best type. I've been subsisting primarily on red jelly because it just it works. But now I'm not getting green jelly anymore. I'm getting blue jelly from the dungeons. Yeah, it's a toughie because like I can make a cake. That's kind of huge. Get meat, pasta. I mean, I could definitely make pasta if I go get myself some cheese. Omelette. Some baked meat. See, I still don't know how to fish because I've just not bothered yet with going to deliver the moths to the fisherman at the lighthouse. Oh, and I do have a heal potion here. Hold on, doesn't looking for a witch. She wants a health potion, doesn't she? Isn't that how that works? And she wants a silver star pumpkin. I can't make pumpkins, or like I can't grow pumpkins yet. Much as I would like to. Maybe we'll have a little farming episode. Just harvest all these bad boys. see that I don't have like any inventory space whatsoever. Pumpkin seeds, lentil seeds. I just have a lot of stuff in my bag that I do not need to be carrying around with me. Okay, there's those moths that I need to bring over there. So maybe I'll just grab the 4 of them. It is 4, right? 6 moths, never mind. I would have been very upset if I went all the way over there and I didn't have enough moths. Alright, so let's do that. Fertilize. And then we'll just see how many of these actually... How many of these we have seeds for. Like you. You. Ah, you have enough. What seeds do I have that I can grow? I can grow some hemp. I think I saw only one more. Yeah, we got wheat seeds. So I do not have enough of any other type of seed, so I have to go... I just have to go buy more. And so first, we'll go back to the dead horse. We'll sell all these burial certificates, because that's where the real money is. I'm not gonna say real money, it's pretty normal money. Oh, I can buy the gold onion rings. I feel like it's probably not the most efficient use of my money. But I could just get a whole bunch of foods from the innkeeper. Ooh, grape pie. Get extra points for studying items. That'd be a good thing to just kind of have on hand. Does he buy firewood? Ooh. Anyway. I'll check out the cat over here. I love that little guy. I wish they'd let me in to pet him though. He's just over there hanging out and I can't go pet him. It's kind of a crime, actually. Same with these chickens. Look at them. Every time I see a chicken, just in general, I want to just go, like, pick it up, you know? Like, hold gentle, like hamburger. Can I buy eggs here? Maybe I'll buy some egg. Whatever, I'm not hurting for money. And maybe then I'll be able to make some cake. No, I don't actually know where I am. I think the lighthouse is north of me. Wait, no. It is not. It is to the south. I'm pretty sure. Sometimes I just forget everything. Here we are. I have moths for you. Ha! Looks like you're officially one of us. I'll be glad to buy any fish you catch, and as you prove yourself, I'll even sell you a nicer rod. Thank you, sir. Simple fishing rod? Oh, frogs. I've not yet studied the frog.
Refresh yourselves.
Ah! Sippy time! Thank you. Oh no, you're doing it back to back.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh, thank you for the sippies. It has been a while. I was feeling a little bit parched. Alright, so that just equips the fishing rod. Now, I don't remember how fishing in this game works. Okay. It's the hello Oster. But yes, I straight up do not recall how fishing works. My cat would be so happy if someone came up to him and gave him moths. Oh. Oh, this is cool. I like the way this looks over here. Oh, I have to go home and grab this body before it gets skungy. Sweet home. I was gonna go scouting around for fishing spots. I think there's one over in the west by the river, so I can go check that out maybe. He brings them in meows to get my attention. It's sad because they fly out of his mouth. Oh, poor kitty. You just tell him he's the best hunter. Just the best there is. Alright, and now I'm gonna take your skin. Alright, buddy. He is. Moths and leaves. Oh. It warms my heart, it does, whenever cats bring in, like, literal leaves. Be like, hey look, I hunted this for you. Please, feast. I love you. My shovel has broken. Oh no. Alright, well it's a rusty shovel. Can I make myself a nicer one right now? The other cat brings rats. That's not as fun. Oh. Yeah, my tools like to break on me just all the time. So I'm wondering. I'm just gonna make myself a nicer shovel, because I don't want to keep using the rusty one. Rusty shovel, yeah, shovel 1. Beautiful. And now, so we have the rusty hammer. I don't actually know what the hammer's used for. Can I still sell the shovel if it's broken? Do I have to repair it to sell it? Well, I guess we're gonna go find out soon. So I have to finish burying this body, or else it's gonna get, like, gross while it waits for me. Hey, buddies. I was literally one tick away from being done. And boom. There he is. Nice and buried. And today's the merchant's day. I don't have anything for the merchant today. Which is a shame. What does he even want anyway? He wants me to make... He wants a cure for his curse. And he also needs a trade license. Okay, yeah, so the trade license I just buy from my church mailbox, right? That's how that works? Let's see, if I'm a citizen? No. Rightful citizen? Trade license, yes. Yeah, I'll buy my rightful citizenship. Trade license is 50 silver. Okay, so now we have a number to that goal. We need 50 silver to buy a trade license. That's not so bad. In fact, I'm just gonna get some clay. I don't think I need clay right now, but might as well. We'll go get some clay and then we'll go to bed. We'll just keep grabbing it until it's... Okay. I have to go see if Snake is currently in my basement. I'll take the tiniest of naps. Just so I have enough energy to do something. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go see, is this man down here? Sure hope he is, because it's nighttime and it's on his day. Might be like too early or something. Oh no, there he is. Miss Charm sent you this. Ah, she tell you it was a joke. She used to be so sweet and naive. So are you her new lover or what? Yes, we're in love. Oh, I just met her. And already at her beck and call. Typical. Damn. He didn't care about no things. Got a job for you. You should find me some restoration tools. A job. How cute. Who do you think you are to hire me? I've got silver. I'll pay you. Nah, I've got no use for money right now. If you help me achieving my life's goal, maybe I'll think about helping you. Quid pro quo, as the villagers used to say. Uh-huh. I was told you could do some illegal stuff for me. If you heard I could do something, I probably can, but one good turn deserves another. Uh-huh. I need a royal stamp. He just gave me a stamp! I can sell meat! Town pass? Oh, he just gives me those things. Wait, don't I need the restoration tools to like help get the Necronomicon? Am I getting that order of operations wrong? Because like the restoration tools thing is for the astrologer, and I need to help the astrologer for him to give me the Necronomicon. Ah. Oh, maybe I have to get them myself. Hey, I'm back. Welcome. Check this out. Oh no.
Refresh yourselves.
Why, thank you. Hello, how do I make acid? Alchemy? I need an alchemy workbench. Oh, I need conical flasks to do that. Advanced, actually. And in order to make advanced conical flasks, if I'm correct, I need some pretty good smithing. And I need a furnace too. So I need to learn this, and then this. Oh well, I shall make a furnace too. And in doing so, I will unlock steel ingots. So let us see. Let's see what we can do with that. So here's our little furnace one. And I did learn how to make glass from that, so that's cool. Right, but let's see. In order to make a furnace 2, I need pigskin paper, and complex iron parts. Where do I get pigskin paper? It's at church workbench, so I guess we're going back to my church workbench to see what the recipe is. I assume it requires actual skin. Can upgrade the existing furnace. Oh. See, I figured that would make sense. That pigskin paper. Okay. Easy. Oh, I can use bat wings. I have so many of those. Oh, yeah. I'll make some paper. What's your stance on hints and tips that aren't spoilers? I mean, if they're not like spoilery at all, then sure, I don't mind tips. If it's gonna make my life easier, then hey, why not? Aha, upgrade to furnace 2. Yay! Beautiful. Aha. It is now big. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just here, like, chilling, having a good time. So I'm not terribly pressed on doing everything perfectly and knowing how everything works, but at the same time, we're gonna go have ourselves a little sleep. Because I don't want to keep eating my food. I got nothing to do on this day anyway, so might as well sleep it away. I feel so refreshed. I'm just gonna make some more of these. I think I have another body coming. Maybe. Do I still have carrots in the box? No, I don't. Okay. Well, that's okay. I don't really want another body at this point in time yet. Well, maybe I'm almost at 50 graveyard. We'll just tuck those in there for the next time something comes around. Yeah, me playing this game is mostly just me doing this dance of like, well, I know that I have a lot of options for things I can do, but which of those things do I want to do now? And then I decide on one of those things, and then I do something else. Wait, hold on, I need you. I think you're out of carrots. I am out of carrots. I do not have any in there right now. At least for the donkey. Yeah. I did see that I do not have carrots in the box. And I'm okay with that for the time being. Let's put this away. Wait, I did come down here for some- oh. Yes, yes. I wanted to make another- oh, I need 4. I guess I used 2 of those complex parts on something else. So I have to go run on back real quick, make myself 2 more parts, and then come back. I wanted to make that additional confessional booth, and that will put my church quality at high enough that the bishop will talk to me. And that's pretty cool. Just making some parts. Enter. Go. So yes, the bishop is going to think that we're cool and lovely. Definitely not the leader of some terrible cults. Boom. Gorgeous. Alright, now we are at church quality 23. And graveyard 46. That's pretty cool. Let's what do I need for building permission? Oh. Oh, sometimes I just like clicking through these because oh, I have rightful citizen papers. That was free. Aristocrat. Oh, I have to buy that for 12 gold. Yes, I'm a rightful citizen with the papers to back it. I don't actually know what those papers do. I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point. So you know what, I'm going to put them on my scroll shelf where all my papers go. Put this story away. Put this town pass here too, because I don't think I need it at the exact moment. Do not bonk me! I know I sit like a shrimp. Oh, stretch and crunch. Just the sheer quantity of crunches that come from me every time I sit up and stretch. It's no good. I think I would like... I don't know how innately valuable bat wings are. But I'm gonna use them to make some paper real quick. Because the poet guy does want paper and ink. And so maybe I will bestow upon him ink and paper. I have to make more. I can just go in there for now. I'll use some of these. Lovely, beautiful. Oh, and you know, I realize that like this entire time I've been completely neglecting. I'll come back for you, crops. Don't you worry. I promise. I've been neglecting my grapevines over on Witch Hill like this entire time. See, look at them. They're beautiful. Beautiful and grown. I only had 2, right? Yeah. Just gonna dig these up. I don't really have, I don't have enough seeds to replant all of them. So we're gonna have to go acquire ourselves some seeds here in the near future. Not particularly valuable. Some alchemical uses. Nothing that can't be substituted. Remove the fallen tree above the grape farm to make a shortcut. Oh yes, I do recall that. I think I was gonna. Oh, wait, I can buy pumpkin seeds. And I do need pumpkins. Yeah, I'll buy 8 pumpkin seeds. Plant 2 pumpkins. And I'm wondering if I'll get more. I'm just gonna buy like a random amount because I have extras in my chest back home. Would normally buy in 4s, but I don't really need to in this case. Maybe get some onion seeds. Without a fertilizer, you'll lose seeds. The chance to either gain or lose some seeds. Yeah. We'll call this our little haul for today. You know, because I just don't wanna walk. So let's just pick up all these. Plant some carrots here. Of course, my bags are full. Let's just toss all this stuff in here. And maybe I can start picking stuff up. No energy. We are just planting with reckless abandon. And she's beautiful. Excellent. So yeah, we'll come back to that. I'll refill my little compost heaps. I love seeing all my little footprints everywhere, telling me where I'm pacing back and forth. That away. And so, what we were thinking here. I am back! Welcome back, Kato! How do you do? We're gonna learn how to make some conical flasks. How's that? And this, I assume, requires some glass. I'll just let those cook up. And I would like to speak to the astrologer. So we'll just, we'll sleep to bring his day sooner. A little closer. Uh-huh. Ooh, some of my glass is finished cooking. Oh, most of it's done cooking. That's good. Feel refreshed after the shower. Yes, good. Let's just chop a couple trees, because I've been using a lot of wood lately. Hello, please. Alright, bud. Come with me. Beautiful. Oh, that one's too big. Just save it for this tree right here. And this is just so I don't run out of wood at some point, as I am wont to do. Maybe I'll get some more carrots for Donkey. As the music in the nighttime picks up and it starts raining. Ooh. We'll grab 10 carrots for Mr. Donkey. Alright. And so, whenever Donkey comes back around, I think I will get one body at the end of this day, and then... Can I get through here? Thank you. Oh, my glass! Yeah, let me just get some firewood. Yeah, I don't know. This game is just so relaxing, even when I don't actually know what I'm doing and what I'm personally trying to accomplish. It's so nice to just chill out, chop some wood, make some nails on the anvil, you know? Let's see. I believe this is the tree in question. What do I need to get rid of you? Flitch, iron parts, wood wedge. I could do that pretty easily. Like, there's no time limits. Yeah, I can just go to bed whenever I want. I would say or never, but it actually does make you tired if you don't sleep for long enough. I did discover that one time. So you do sometimes need to sleep. On occasion. Oh my gosh, where am I? Where is my brain? I need some of this. I need some of this. And, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I already forgot what I needed, so we're just gonna come back and check. It's not like it's that far. Wood wedges, okay. Thank goodness it's like 2 steps away. Can I get that from you? Yes. Perfetto! And now, here we go. We can clear the path up to Witch Hill. Yay, and now we are free! Free to explore and to roam. Here we are back at my little grapevine area. Now, what I straight up don't remember is where to get grape seeds from. I got randomly spooked from that random Spanish. I was actually Italian, but similar. We live in a multilingual household. It's the same, yeah. There are a lot of similarities. A lot of differences, but also a lot of similarities. You know, I kind of thought there would be stuff back up here again. I don't like that this tells me that I can clear it out, but there's no way I can remove it. Could be spoilers. Could be anything. So yes, oh my gosh, I've already almost like squandered the whole day that I was waiting for. Hello, Mr. Astrologer. I require from you a pot of ink, please. What else could I possibly need from you? So I need to get him acid, and I need to get restoration tools for him. And there's Donkey with the other body. So, need to wait like a couple more seconds for the cooldown to be up on that. There you go. Sweet home. And then after I... Don't you also need a feather? Oh, do I need a feather? That's, yeah, that's a good question. For this here, it only tells me that I need 10 paper and an ink. It does not say ink and quill, but I could also be wrong, who knows? Well, if all else fails, I believe feathers are maybe easy enough to get. Let's take this body, let's bury it. And we shall make our graveyard a prettier place in the process. Alright, get in the hole. No, do not. Alright. And with that, we are now at graveyard quality 50. A little milestone. Alright, now is this guy going to be here? Oh yes, yes he is. Hello, sir. I have paper. Good, paper! Paper is an extension of the poet's soul. Meh. Let's assume there's nothing poetic about paper. Great! Ink is the blood of poetry. That sounds good. I should write that down. Thank you, sir. Look how happy he is. Now I have all the supplies I need. I should start writing my poem to Miss Charm. But I'm kinda out of inspiration. Every poet knows this feeling. I should start with something simple, and that'll pick me up. If you want, I can write something simple for you. For free? Practically. Just bring me some wine to replenish my poetic energy, but only the good stuff. Don't forget that I'm a well-known poet. Among a select few. Alright, so I need to bring him some silver quality wine. Rude. The village is safe. Goodbye, sir. Oh, hey, what up, astrologer? Where are you going? Oh. Just follow him around, try to talk to him. Yo, I can go from silver quality wine right now. Yeah, dude? Well, listen, as a resident, like, wine connoisseur, you can bring him some silver quality wine to get a silver quality story, but that's optional. Aha! I got you. I got you. Let's see. We're just hanging out over here. Oh, I like looking at this map, it's cute. I'm just gonna take a moment to admire it. There's the Witchy Swamp. It's a cool place to be. I need to get a pumpkin for her. Look at the chickens. I guess we'll go home. Yeah, I don't know what it is with me right now, but like my eyes, like in the real life, my eyes are like burning right now. I'm gonna take a sippy. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Surprised you haven't scouted north of the church yet. I think I maybe have. A little bit. I haven't done much up there that I'm aware of. But I think I've maybe at least ventured there once. Wait, no, not this. This doesn't go here. That goes there. Trying to keep up with my own organization system. Let's see, I wanted to theoretically make a different prayer. So if I could just, I'll have to grab my faith. Oh, hello, sir. What's up? I got a story and some faith. So that's casual prayer. So we're gonna go make ourselves a little prayer for faith, I think. You wanna bring the stamp to your cooking table? Yeah, I imagine that's probably where it wants to live. Now we're gonna make prayer for faith. It may not be perfect, but we are going to make it. How about you make yourself a sip for faith?
Refresh yourselves.
That was indeed a sip for faith because the mug is now empty. Oh, look at all those blue points. Beautiful. And now we have more than just a casual prayer. So, woo, yeah, I win! Yes, you are a winner. So let us pray for faith. Let us pray. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. A resounding nice from the crowd. Oh, look at all that faith. And now let us pray for this blessing. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Just a resounding okay from the crowd this time. Let us sip. Blessed be. And see, I got 8 faith from that sermon, which just paid back what I spent to make this prayer. Very cool. Great sermon. Thank you. Let us sip. Wait, hold on. I need to talk to Mr. Bishop. Cause, hello, sir. The church is looking good. Your church... The church is shining bright, your holiness. It's nothing compared to the town cathedral, but for a church it isn't half bad. Just a couple steps left, and then we can upgrade this church. I need to get him fish. I should have gone fishing while I had the chance. Because now I don't think that I'll be able to make... I don't know that I'll be able to make 4 fish fillets in time. Also, isn't there a, I think it's on the other side of the river. Little fishing hole. Yeah, it is on the other side. I was right. Yes, every time I finish a sermon, I just need like the resounding chorus of great sermon. Nice. Look at that frog. Ribbit, ribbit. It's the little things in this game that I stumble upon. I'm like, I just keep coming back to, like, look at that little guy. Look at that little froggy. Oh. Now, of course, I just straight up don't remember how this works. This is a fishing spot like the others you can find in village, river, swamp, and sea. Do I just... Oh. So I guess, if I have different bait, then I guess, oh, it's like this. Oh, this is very... gudgeon. Yeah, this plays very differently than it does in Stardew Valley, so it's gonna be very awkward for me to figure out. Similar system, but the keys do not react the way I think they will. Oh, a bream. That's pretty cool. I could just sit here like fishing all day. Oh god, it has this fishing system. I struggle so much. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Although this one doesn't seem just like as off the walls. I'll try this one. Yeah, but now it's the default fishing system for most games. Yeah, it sounds about right. Maybe that gudgeon. On my own time, I'll just look into the bait options and how to get other types of fish. But for now, I'm just out here fishing. Oh my god. I've caught all the legendary fishies in Stardew, but I still can't catch a scorpion carp. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually caught at least all of the legendary fish in Stardew. I think I've gone for a couple, but I'm just never quite so confident in my ability to fish that I go for all of them. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad of a system once you kind of get used to how it works. It seems a lot easier in this game, even as far as like the basic fish go. Like the little basic fish in Stardew Valley are also pretty easy to catch, but they can also just kind of shoot all over the place, even at the beginner level. But here, this one is pretty chill. This one didn't really hurt me all that much. Wait, so sir, what did you want again? Just some bronze fish fillets times 4. Let's see if I can manage this before he leaves. I don't think I will because it's like about to turn dark. And he needs to head home early to get his beauty sleep, so it's likely that I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I need to... Okay, so I need to actually go catch more of these fish in order to even have this done, so yeah, we'll just have to get them next week. I'll just craft up these fish fillets. I'll toss these in here for now. Damn it, I should have known he was bougie. It's like the most obvious thing. Fishing in this game is pretty easy. Done the entire playthrough including achievements without missing even a single one. Yeah, like it certainly does not seem difficult. Like I don't know if such a thing exists, that there's like higher level fish or something in this game where it's like harder than this. Obviously I've never reached that point before. But if it all kind of runs like this, then I feel like it will not actually be all that much more difficult. Oops. I goofed that one. Laser focus so I don't miss the fish. There are, but there's only one, the rarest, that is hard to catch. Okay. And I guess we will have that to look forward to one day in the future. When I go decide to be a fishing master. Now if it would just give me these rarer fish, I'm sure I could make my life easier by procuring bait of some kind. But you know, we'll do it another time. Here we go. Ah! I don't know why I struggled with that one so much. I'm gonna have so many, like, regular fish fillets that I can make. Just absolutely loaded with fish. Because you know we hanging out here until I get the higher quality fish. Does fishing take energy? Yeah, it does. It looks like it takes a little bit. I looked away for like half a second to look at chat and I missed fish. Better fishing poles also allow you to catch higher quality fish. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go get myself a nicer fishing pole once I get the chance. And from what the fisherman at the lighthouse told me, I assume that if I go sell him some fish, eventually he's gonna like me enough that he'll sell me that fishing pole. So that's one more thing to work towards. But right now we are just on our little relaxing fishing journey. Ah. You better be the other fish. Yeah, there you go. It broke the pattern, so I knew. Yeah, it seems to take a much smaller amount of energy to actually do fishing than pretty much any other task in this game. So you can just sit here and do this forever. Oh, is this another one? Hell yeah! Alright. And now Fish Quest is successful. We can return back to our home in victory. We may not have completed this quest in time to hand the fish over to the bishop, so we'll just have to wait until next in-game week to do that. Yeah, because he's already gone. He has left us. How many fish did I end up with? I ended up with 10 of these guys. 10 little gudgeons. Let's put these stories away. We will go home, we will go chop these up, make our little fish fillets. And so, whenever the bishop comes back, we will have enough nice quality fish fillets for him to consume.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh, I never refilled my mug. Oh no, I have to... I'm sorry everyone, I'll be right back. I have a mission. Hello, don't mind me, I'm scuttling back into frame. I had to refill my mug so that I could have a little sip. Why, thank you. And also, you shrimp check bonked me on my way out of frame. How could you? But yeah. Are you playing with any DLC? I don't think I have any DLC installed. Me too. It's my first time watching the stream. Hee Yes, it's very good. Very nice to have you. Yeah, I do my little gaming session like every Sunday just to unwind, just to relax. It's a lot of fun. I'm exploring this game again for the first time after I stopped playing it like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, maybe longer. And I believe I'm already further now than I was back then. Like, I don't know, I put a lot of time into playing this game when I first started. And I really loved it, but I just didn't get very far. And then I stopped playing. So let's see. Yeah, it is much too late for this guy to be here. But maybe I could do some night fishing. I don't know where... I guess if I go up the beach on that dock, I can maybe do some ocean fishing while I wait for the lighthouse guy to come back. This isn't it, right? No, it's a different dock. Perhaps even this one up here. I will try to remember I have these points to submit to the article I'm working on another day. There's a fishing spot. Yes, I would like to start fishing. Alright, give me the fish! I will stand here and fish until Lighthouse Fisherman comes back from sleeping. Ooh, what is this? An anchovy? What else can I catch? Is this just gonna be like 3 different anchovies? It's very possible. Okay, that one's also anchovy. I assume all 3 of these are just anchovy. Oh, whoops, my bad. It's so... I have to pay like such hard attention to these. 'Cause if I miss it even by like half a second, it just doesn't reel in a fish. Like oh my god, like I blinked and I missed that one. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, I don't have enough energy to fish. Okay, well, we're gonna eat a little jelly. We're gonna change that. Okay, bud. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. There we go. Okay, but I was right. It's all anchovies all the way down. At least until I get myself some like nicer fishing poles and some bait. Always has been. You mean it's all anchovies? Always has been. So we're just gonna hang out, catch some anchovies. Listen, the more I catch before Lighthouse Guy comes back, the more money I think may be in my pocket, so... Assuming he wants to buy my stinky anchovies. And gudgeons. It could be he only buys fillets. That'd be really funny. I did not do my research. Oh my gosh, I missed that one. Ah, give me the fish, please. Yes. Oh no, I missed it. Oh my god. Yo, okay, these controls actually kind of suck. What? Hello? Why? I have not struggled like once so far, but right now I'm like... I don't know what that was. That was not my best performance. I will be honest with you guys. He only buys raw fish, not fillets. Okay, cool, perfect. That is extra good. There it is, the struggling. Yeah, cause like, oh my gosh, like the sensitivity, or like the way that the bobber reacts, I guess, to the button press is like so different between this game and like Stardew that I'm used to. And sometimes it just like, sometimes it feels like it's not behaving the same way that it was even on the previous cast. So I hit the button and I expect it to go up a certain amount and then it just kind of doesn't. Maybe I'm just bad at video games. Now we'll fish one more time. That's the fun part about cozy gaming. Sometimes it is just screaming. Sometimes it's not as cozy as you'd like it to be. And that sometimes involves screaming at fish. And now we make our little trek all the way back. Yo, what up, Doug? Dig? Dig Dimmadome? Oh, I came too early. Come! Emerge! I would like to sell you fish, please! Oh, take a moment to stretch, though. Oh. Hit the little button on my headset to turn up the volume. Yeah, I'll stand here and wait. I don't want to run all the way back. Please, sir. Please, sir, I have fish. How many fish do I have? I got a pretty decent number of anchovies just hanging out over there. Let me sit on the bench. Ah, hello, sir. Oh, anchovies are pretty decent. I'll sell them all. I don't think I need to hold on to them. I'll sell these gudgeons as well. Oh, I don't have quite enough to get to tier 2. Should I just keep fishing until I... Standing and waiting for shopkeepers in cozy games is so real. Yes. I think maybe I'll just go catch some more anchovies. And if I sell them, maybe it'll push me up to tier 2. So the next time I come back, you will sell me more stuff. And that will be my final task. Shall do some fishing. Ah, hello? There we go. Now give me the anchovy, please. Beautiful. Ah, so based on the time of day, there is something else I can catch here now. That's exciting. I guess we'll fish around and see if we can get it. I do also like that it doesn't cost me anything to fish. Like, I don't need bait, although I'm sure it would help me in the long run. Okay, this is something different. Eel! Eels. That's fun. Oh, I don't have enough energy. See, I'm going to hang out here and fish for an undetermined amount of time. And then, once I decide I'm content and I missed that fish, that's pretty cool. Once I decide I am done, then I will go back. I will sell what I have. Maybe I'll take some home. Am I being a silly goose right now? Why am I missing like every single fish? Like squint at it to make sure I don't miss anything. There you go. Eel. Give me the fish, give me the fish. Give me the fish. There we go. I like the way I twirl it around. Huh? Beautiful. Oh. Just me trying not to stress myself out too much by fishing. This is a struggle. Fish. Fish. Alright, how many do I got? I've caught 7 fish. Maybe I'll do a couple more. Just end up with a good solid number. Laser focus. Beautiful. Not only in cozy games, remember Skyrim. Listen, depending on how you play Skyrim, Skyrim can also be a cozy game. Just let me in, Bellathor. See, now you guys are making me want to play Skyrim. I can't let Todd Howard win again. Not like this.
Refresh yourselves.
Ah, you can't do this to me while I'm fishing. Play Skyrim. Ah! Fishing that mug for a sippy. I love and appreciate you for all the silly ways that you think of introducing sippies to me. Just all the little taglines that your sippies come with, they bring me joy. Sippy King. Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna catch 2 more anchovies. That's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna catch 2 more anchovies, and then we're gonna go back. We're burning daylight. Although not really. This is another eel. Oh, it's just the music out here with the waves. This is such a relaxing game when I'm not, like, stressed out about the things I'm doing. Ah! I don't have enough energy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take that as my sign from the universe to be like, okay, stop fishing. You're finished. You're done. Go sell your fish. And so I shall. So let's go get our little payout. Go chat to the fisherman, go do some trading. Hello, sir. I will bring you 3 eels. And I will bring you 4 anchovies. And yes, we've unlocked tier 2. Go sell your fish, buy a sippy. And yes, so the vendor will unlock tier 2 items tomorrow. And I think that may or may not include a nicer fishing pole that I could theoretically purchase for myself. If I so decide that that is what I want to do. And so let us go home. And let us go to bed. And we shall sleep. We shall get our energy back. We shall be well rested. We shall also receive a body from the donkey. Which I think I'm gonna go interrupt my little sleep to go take care of that really quickly. Little little interruption to my original plan. That did use up the last of the carrots, so... We will commit one more crime against the dead before- oh my gosh. I'm always dropping the bodies instead of putting them on the table. Give me that. Alright, body. We're just gonna take you, we're gonna bury you the way you are. We shall find a nice little spot for you. She'll be right here. I love that you can take a break from bodies by just not paying the donkey. Oh my gosh, why am I... There we go. Just wasn't letting me use the option there. Oh, and I don't have any more grave fences or gravestones. So I guess we'll also take a little detour and go make some of those too. I'll make a nice little headstone. Well, what can I make over here? I already forget. Okay, this is a circular saw. Got you. This is for bowls, this is for stone. Okay. So I will make a gravestone. I shall make a grave fence. Boom. And that gives me some more blue points. Very good, very nice. And now we shall decorate this grave. Make it look nice and presentable. Oh. And boom, there we go. She looks beautiful. I'm going to check on my church for a second. I think maybe next time I'll start working on improving my graveyard a little. Like getting some more variety in there, maybe unlock some of the ornaments and things. That can be fun. But okay, now back to the original plan. We are going to sleep. We go sleep now. We get our little rest. And in the dawn of this new day, as I awaken refreshed and ready to go, this is actually going to be where we call the stream for today. I did start a half hour later today than I intended to, and so we've ended a half hour later than I usually do. Yes, this has been a lovely little adventure today.
Refresh yourselves.
And of course, as I'm saying goodbye to everybody, I get sippied. I'm going to go have a little peek-see. See if there's anybody raidable right now that I know. One of my fellow world building awards nominees is currently streaming. That's Sunny Bird Boy. Looks like they're doing some software and game development stuff. Very cool, very fun. So I'm thinking I would like to send you guys over there, if this is pleasing to you. Go hang out with Sunny Bird Boy. Seemed like a very cool bean. And so, that is going to be all from me for today. I will be back Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, for some more writing related stuff. Don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but we'll be there. So, you know, we got the little world anvil command. And if you want to hang out with me, look at my announcements and everything, just like straight up all the time, check out my Discord server. So, yeah, thanks everybody for joining me for this stream. Let us go send our love to Sunny Bird Boy instead. Goodbye!